Morning Peely, morning all, how's it going? Let's jump right into the shop. First up today in featured items we have the Guardians of the Galaxy set featuring Star-Lord, with Star-Lord's pack, which features a small version of the Milano and a small version of Groot. And he also has this very cool purple Walkman, which he listened to all this very cool 80s music on. But that's not as cool as Dance Off. Dance Off was first seen in Guardians of the Galaxy movie at the end, where Star-Lord was having a dance-off against Ronan. This was a tactic to divert Ronan's attention so Rocket could make a weapon to destroy Ronan. Very cool film, very cool dance, very nice. That's enough of that, thank you Peely. Next up we have the Milano, which is such a cool glider, and the entrance is even cool. Let's take a look at that again, let's redeploy it. That's so cool, really neat. Very cool glider. Finally in this set today we have the Guardian Axe. Everything in the Guardians of the Galaxy set is making its 5th appearance today. Very cool. Next up we have the Avengers set, which features Widow, comes in 2 styles. First of all is red, which depicts her in her earlier Avengers movies, and secondly is blonde, which portrays her in the final 2 movies, Endgame and Infinity War. Very cool. She also comes with Widow's pack, very neat. And also in this set, there's a harvesting tool, which is Widow's Bite. And also finally we have Peely trying out for S.H.I.E.L.D. for the Avengers with Widow's Pirouette. Don't think Nick Fury is going to be calling anytime soon. Let's see it again, Peely, just for prosperity. Very cool, very nice. Let's head back. Now, next up we have the Vanishing Point set. This comes in 2 styles. This is Whiteout with Vanishing Point back bling. The first style is very aptly named Helmet, and the second one is equally aptly named No Helmet. Very cool. Love the back bling as well. Let's take another look at the back bling. Pretty cool. Ignition back bling. Very neat. So complementing this set we have Overtaker. Overtaker also comes in 2 styles. Again, cunningly named Helmet and No Helmet. And Overtaker comes with Lane Splitter back bling, which again is pretty cool. Very neat. Overtaker and Whiteout are making their 9th appearance. And finally there's a glider in the set, which is White Squall. Pretty neat glider. Again making its 9th appearance. Very neat. Jump back into the shop and into the daily items. We have Peely Performance Star Power. Very nice Peely. Very cool indeed. Star Power is making its 15th appearance. Next up we have, on debut today, Rockbreaker. Pretty interesting harvesting tool. Look at that. Pretty cool. Next up we have another debutant. This is Cole. Again, his first time today. Very interesting skin. Very cool. Next up we have Recon Specialist making a 37th appearance. She's been around for quite a while. Made her first appearance back in November 2017. Pretty cool skin. Next up we have Golden Scales. Pretty nice wrap. We'll quickly cycle through all the weapons to show what it looks like with the different wraps and all the different weapons. This would be a really good wrap to go with Lux, with gold Lux if she's maxed out. Always looks good on the sniper. The hand cannon as well. Yeah, this would go perfect for Lux. And finally the bow. Very cool. And finally today, I know it's the end Peely, don't worry, this is Waterworks. Oh well, that's it for today. Thanks for viewing. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.
Morning Peely, morning all, how's it going? Let's jump round to the shop. First up today in featured items we have part of the Fortnite set. This is Red Knight with Red Shield back bling, making her 17th appearance. Been around since December 2017, so pretty cool skin, very neat. Also part of the Fortnite set we have Crimson Axe, which is making its 10th appearance. Pretty cool harvesting tool. Jump back into the shop and the featured items, and next up we have from the Moth Command set, this is a Moth Mando, making his 4th appearance with winged back bling. Pretty unusual skin, very unusual set this today, all making the 4th appearance. Next up in the Moth Command set is Lamp, the harvesting tool. You can see little moths flying around the top, a little bit animated. And finally in this set today we have the glider, which is Flutterbug. Again, very unusual set. Jump back into the daily items, and first up in the daily items we have Rapscallion, part of the Jailbird set with a Burgle Bag, making a 13th appearance. Pretty neat skin. I love the burgle bag. Look at all the jewels and everything. And the map, everything hidden in there. Pretty cool. Rapscallion making a 13th appearance. Pretty neat. Next up we have Peely performing Glow Sticks. Glow Sticks is making his 6th appearance. Very nice, Peely. Next up is Assault Trooper. Assault Trooper's been around since October 2017. This is a pretty neat skin as well. And it's only made 21 appearances since October 2017. Assault Trooper. Next up is a really cool glider. This is Coaxilcopter. Very neat. Pretty cool. Let's just see that redeploy again. Pretty cool. This is part of the Tech Op set, and Coaxilcopter is making its 7th appearance. Pretty neat. Next up on debut, we have Peely performing Lavish. And that is, well, quite lavish. Very nice, Peely. And that's enough of that. Thank you very much. And finally today we have Lucky, which has been around since November 2017. And Lucky is making its 27th appearance. Love the smiley faces on the top. Really cool. Oh well, that's it for today. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye. Morning, Peely. Morning, all. How's it going? Let's jump round to the shop. First up today in featured items, we have 2 skins right off the streets. Both street savvy, both streetwise skins. The first one is Aura. Pretty neat skin. And the second one is Guild. Lots of detail. Pretty cool. Both neat skins, Aura and Guild, both on debut today. Next up in featured items, we have Fate with Ominous Orb back bling. There's such a cool back bling. Really neat. Fate is making her 11th appearance and is part of the Overseer set. I think the lightning inside the orb is really cool. Pretty neat. Next up in the Overseer set, we have Fated Frame Harvesting Tool. Again, this is making its 11th appearance. And then in the Overseer set, we have the Glider Split Wing. Again, it's a pretty neat glider. Matches the set very well. Next up in featured items, still in the Overseer set, we have Omen. Omen is making his 10th appearance. He comes with Battle Shroud back bling. Pretty neat cape. And finally in the Overseer set today we have Oracle Axe. Oracle Axe is pretty cool. Making its 10th appearance. This would go really well with Fate and Ominous Orb back bling. Pretty cool. Jump back into the shop and into daily items. Here we have Stage Slayer. Stage Slayer is making his 5th appearance, part of the Garage Band set, and he comes with Kick Drum back bling, which has Grasshopper written on the back. And you can see the initials GH on the front of his leather jacket as well. Pretty interesting character, Stage Slayer. Next up, we have Flying Carp. From the Storm Familiar set, this is a really unusual glider. Flying Carp is making its 7th appearance. Very unusual. Next we have Dreamy showing off. Peely, not Dreamy. Peely showing off his Dream Feet. Sometimes Peely can be really dreamy. Dream Feet is making its 2nd appearance. Very nice, thank you Peely. Enough of that. Next up is Hypernova. Hypernova is making his 3rd appearance with the Oscilloscope back bling. Part of the Tech Op set. Pretty cool skin. Next we have a must for Peely fans everywhere. This is Peely Pick. Peely Pick is part of the Banana Bunch set and is making its 2nd appearance. Very nice. And then finally today we have Peely with Scorecard. And Scorecard is making its 3rd appearance. Okay, Peely, what do you think of today's review? 4 out of 10. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, well, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye. Morning, Peely. Morning, all. How's it going? Let's jump round to the shop. First up today in featured items, we have the Bushido set, featuring Heim with Shiro. Heim comes with 3 styles. We can zoom in on the different styles. All pretty cool, a bit different, really neat. Let's go through them again. 2nd style and the 3rd style, pretty cool. She also comes with Shiro back bling, which is such a cool and cute back bling. Carries on the cat theme which runs through this set. The colours and the attention to detail on these skins in this set are really cool. Next up we have Musha with Sashimono back bling. Again, he comes with a few different styles, which we'll preview now.
Pretty nice to have the different styles. All pretty cool. Very neat. Again, the attention to detail on these skins I think is really cool. And the colours match very well. Cool. There we can see the back bling, Sashimono. Pretty neat. Next up, carrying on with the cat theme, we have Cat's Claw. Which underneath the Savage Blade you can see that looks, or appears to be a cat head. It kind of looks like Shiro, the back bling for Haim. Pretty neat. And then finally in the set today, we have Perfect. And you can see the cat's paw on the wings of the glider. All matches very, very well. Cool. Next up, we have Lil Whip. Lil Whip's making his 4th appearance with Snow Cone back bling. Part of the 2 scoop set. Very interesting set, very unusual styles. The harvesting tool in this set is Ice Pop. Again, very unusual. And finally, we have Ice Cream Cruiser, which looks good enough to eat. Ice cream dripping everywhere. Ice Cream Cruiser is making his 4th appearance. Let's jump into the daily items, and first up we have a Dynamo from the Luca set. A very vibrant wrestling skin. Dynamo's making her 11th appearance. Pretty cool. Next up we have Peely performing Electro Swing. Peely's very fond of Electro Swing, and Electro Swing is making its 9th appearance. Very cool, Peely, thank you very much. Next up we have Sprinkles. This is the wrap which forms part of the 2 scoop set. And we'll quickly cycle through all the weapons. Just to see what they all look like. And they all look good enough to eat. Let's look at the hand cannon, zoom in a little bit on the hand cannon. Pretty cool. And then Boom Bow. Cool. Next up we have TriStar. TriStar's making his 3rd appearance. Pretty savage harvesting tool. 3 spikes on one end and a single spike on the other. Next is Garrison, who looks pretty ready to go, looks pretty mean with his green beret. He's lost an eye in combat perhaps. He's making his 8th appearance. And then finally today we have Facepalm, performed by Peely. Oh well, Peely, Facepalm is making his 12th appearance. What do you think of the review today? Was it really good, or did you like it, or... Alright, okay. More practice required then. Alright guys, thanks for viewing. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning Peely, morning all, how's it going? Let's jump right into the shop. First up today in featured items on debut we have Cryptic, who's part of the Cryptic set. This is a really neat skin. I like his t-shirt, look at his eyes, his cap. I like that you can see the bones on his hands and his arms and his legs. And his back bling is Spectral Spine, and this mirrors all the bones that you can see everywhere on his skin. You can see his vertebrae just jiggling around with his ribs. Pretty neat, very cool. On debut today. Next up in the Cryptic set, we have the animated wrap called Enigma. This is pretty neat as well. We cycle through the weapons. Especially on the AR, you can see how the colours just flow. Really neat. I do like these animated wraps, pretty cool. Rotate through a few more weapons. The sniper's always a good demonstration of this. There you can see the colours flowing along. Really cool, very neat. Hand cannon always looks good, and finally the bow. You can't see it too well on the bow. Pretty cool though. Next up we have the Oblivion set, and this is Oblivion making her 9th appearance with Destabilizer back bling. Very futuristic skins, pretty cool. Next up in the Oblivion set we have Criterion with Stabilizer back bling. Again she's making her 9th appearance. Pretty cool. And then finally in the Oblivion set today we have Terminus, which is a really cool glider. Again also making a 9th appearance. Very smart, very cool. Right, let's jump into the daily items. First up we have Brawler. Brawler's been around for quite a while, making her 21st appearance. First appeared in November 2017. You can see in the chest she has some metal bars. So she's seen a lot of action, seen a lot of combat. Not really someone you want to mess with. Pretty cool. Next up is Fillet Axe, making its 9th appearance. Part of the Sushi set. Pretty brutal harvesting tool. Next up we have Peely. He's stuck behind the glass. Come on Peely, get out, you can do it. Come on Peely. Mime Time is making its 3rd appearance. Yay, and he's done it. Well done Peely. Celebrate. Yay, well done. Next up we have Sash Sergeant, and Sash Sergeant is making his 17th appearance. Next we have Peely again, and he's laughing it up. Laugh It Up is making its 10th appearance. Well then, Peely, thank you very much. And finally, today in the shop we have Glow Rider, part of the Neon Glow set. This is a very vibrant and colourful and bright glider. Pretty cool. Glow Rider is making his 12th appearance. Very neat. Oh well, just one thing before we go. I just want to ask Peely what he thought of our review today. Was it pretty good? I put a lot of effort into it. Peely, I expect a bit of support. I expect a bit of help. Oh well, thanks for viewing, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Morning Peely, morning all. How's it going? Let's jump right into the shop. First up today in featured items we have the Cryptic set, featuring Cryptic and the Spectral Spine back bling. Cryptic is making his second appearance today, a really cool skin. Love the little animated back bling. Pretty cool, very vibrant, love the cap, the eyes, really neat skin. We also have the Enigma wrap in the Cryptic set today, also making its second appearance. Really cool how it flows and emanates up and down the weapon. Pretty smart. I really do like these animated wraps. Pretty cool. Hand cannon, and then finally jump into the bow. Next up we have the Volume 11 set. This is Power Chord with 6-string back bling, making her 10th appearance. Proper rock chick. Next up in the set we have Anarchy Axe, again making its 10th appearance. Pretty savage with all the spikes on top. Very neat. And finally in the set today we have Stage Dive, and the glider is making its 18th appearance. Jump back into the shop, and next up we have from the Robo Rebel set, this is Revolt with Board Bag. Pretty cool skater style skin, really neat. Revolt is making his 3rd appearance. Next up in the Robo Rebel set we have Rebel with Canister Carrier, again making a 3rd appearance. Pretty neat. And finally in the set today we have Crossroads with the deleted Tilted Towers teaser, which was correct all along, and Crossroads is making its 6th appearance. Jump into the daily items. Airlift is such a cool glider, really cool. Part of the Support Squadron set, and it's making its 7th appearance. Really neat glider. Next up is a really cool skin. This is Insight with Sight Sling back bling. Part of the Range Recon set. Really neat. I think the colours are really cool, the attention to detail. Really cool. Insight is making its 7th appearance. Pretty neat. Next up is Switch Step, performed immaculately by Peely. Switch Step is making its 2nd appearance. Very good, thank you Peely. Intensity again performed by Peely. Peely's really getting up on the dance floor today. Very smart. Intensity is making its 8th appearance. And it does seem quite intense as well. Okay Peely, enough of that, he needs to calm down. Next up we have Studded Axe, part of the Sharp style set. Studded Axe is making its 13th appearance. And finally today in the shop we have Tactics Officer. Tactics Officer is making its 11th appearance. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for viewing. See you soon. Bye. Morning Peely, morning all. How's it going? Let's jump right into the shop. First up today in featured items on debut we have finally at last a Mrs. Raptor, aka Velocity with Bomber Bag. This is a really cool skin. About time they brought out a female counterpart to Raptor. And inevitably next up is Raptor himself, making his 23rd appearance with a Raptor satchel. Pretty cool skin. And then kind of accompanying Raptor we have a Party Animal, although curious that they're not part of a set. And Party Animal is making his 22nd appearance. Next up we have on debut Assault Bomber. This is a pretty sick glider, nice sound effects, nice animation. Again, this should be part of a set with Velocity and Raptor. Pretty cool. Jump into the daily items, and on debut we have this new wrap called Royal Air Force. We'll cycle through all the weapons. That looks pretty good on the AR. Combat shotgun.
Sniper always gives you a good view of it. Looks pretty sick on the hand cannon. And finally the bow. Again, that should be part of a set, I think, with Velocity and Raptor. Next up we have the DAB. The DAB has been around since 2017. Let's see that again, Peely. And today it's making its 24th appearance. Thank you very much. Next up is Icicle. Icicle is making its 9th appearance. Looks pretty savage. Pretty interesting harvesting tool. Next we have Munitions Expert, been around since November 2017, and today is making her 34th appearance. Pretty curious, she has high-tech gadgetry on her wrist, but a very old-school helmet style vest. Pretty neat. Next up, Nightlight, part of the Neon Glow set, and Nightlight is making her 19th appearance today. A very vibrant skin. No good for bush campers. Pretty cool. And finally today we have Shaolin Sit-Up making his 5th appearance. That's such a cool skin. Let's see that again, Peely. Sorry, it's not a skin. Such a cool emote. Really neat. And Shaolin Sit-Up is making his 5th appearance. You know what, Peely? I'm going to leave you there all day long. Oh well, thanks for viewing, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye.